Hi everyone, this is Dipti. I hope that you all are doing fine. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a female portrait using just graphite pencils. In this video, we are going to use some materials like pencil, papers, for blending tools, stumps, cotton buds, makeup brushes, etc. Without further ado, let's quickly jump into this video.
First of all, draw an outline where you want to draw your portrait so that you will get the idea that you have to draw in that limit only. Otherwise, I will suggest leave 4 fingers from the top and from every side so that your portrait will be in the center. Or you can draw a square and then inside that square you can start the portrait. Now here I have drawn a circle and I have established the basic measurements for it. This is the compass I am using for uh, taking the landmarks. Landmark means the basic points, or you can say basic measurements of the face, like eyebrow, eye to eye distance, and the middle of the eyebrow line horizontal, and bottom of the nose and bottom of the chin. So like that I have taken the distance according to the reference which I am using, and I have marked it here. Compare your portrait side by side, and according to that landmarks build your portrait. When you are doing one feature, compare other feature with the previous one and then draw the second one. So you have to build your portrait one step by step. Now remember, when we are drawing the hair, we will not draw whole hair, but instead we will do the chunks of the hair. I am constantly comparing where my eyebrow is starting and where the hairline is going, where my the eyes are ending in reference picture, and where my eyes are ending. So uh, you have to constantly keep comparing your portrait to the reference which you are using, and measure the angles, see the distances between the features, and according to that build your portrait step by step. The basic structure you will not need to draw every time. You have to just learn it and keep that in your mind, and according to that you have to mold your features. Every time you will not need to draw whole structure. The structure is to give you the basic idea how the human skull works and how the muscles moves. So here the tip of the nose. Simultaneously draw features, because once you complete your one eye, very detailed drawing of one eye, and then you start to draw another, and if that eye is not correct or is not coming as equal as the previous eye, then it is very hard and it is very irritating to erase and redraw again and again and again. So I will suggest you to draw both eyes or all the features simultaneously, taking measurements, taking landmarks. Just here I have taken the initial starting points of the eye, and then I'm doing the upper lid of the eye, and tear duct, and completing the eye. When you are doing the eye, make sure that your inner corner matches your outer corner, or as per the references showing. Some some people have uplifted eye, so their inner corner will be lower than their outer corner. So in this case, it is almost similar. And when you are doing the eyes, make sure that both eyes are lined up equally. If you struggle to do that, directly draw a line like I'm doing from one eye to another eye, so that it will give you the idea where your eye is going to start. So your eyes will not be far from each other. And make sure that there is always a distance of an eye between two eyes. That is the standard measure for every face, every human face. Now, in my reference, the left eye was slightly lifted and slightly bigger. Very, very minor differences there. But if you want to make your portrait look aesthetically pleasing, then you can change the reference little bit and do the proportion as per your choice. Usually our nostrils ends where the eyes start, but in some cases if the nose is wider then it will not be the case. So make sure that you are comparing that distance, whether the eyes are lined up with the end of the nostril or not. Use very less eraser because as you are erasing, your paper will get damaged. So first of all, use very light pencil. Here I am using 4H. You can use any lighter pencil, any H grade pencil or HB pencil. And when you are erasing, apply minimum pressure so that it will not damage your paper as much. When you are drawing the symmetrical feature, draw both sides simultaneously so that there will be lesser chance of the feature getting asymmetrical. On every stage, you can measure the distance between the features in your portrait and compare that to your reference picture. So here I am observing that the end of the lip is exactly in the middle of the end of the nose and the chin. So I am making sure that my distance is correct, so the accuracy in the portrait will be more. And usually lips ends um, around the pupil or in between them. While drawing the cheekbone, make sure that it is aligned in the same line and measure the distance accordingly. Also, where your face is turning, you have to take measurements at each point. So if your face is turning around the jaw and around the ear and around the chin, so you will take measurement of all these 3 points and then connect those points. Identify each and individual point where the jaw is turning. Make sure that you are keeping all the measurements and accordingly you are turning your jaw as well. If you observe that some proportions are incorrect in your portrait, it is never late to correct them. So, without any hesitation, make sure that you are doing perfect portrait before starting the shading. So, always correct your portraits before starting the shading, because afterwards it is very hard to erase it. So I hope that you have enjoyed this process, and now you also can make a portrait with me. Thank you for watching the video, and rest of the portion we will continue in next videos. In those videos I'll explain the whole process of shading hair and the skin and each and every feature on the face. So stay tuned for those videos. Thank you.